In this example, we have a non-standard normal distribution with mean negative 15.9 and standard deviation 12.5. We want to find the probability that a randomly chosen x value will be less than negative 2.7. So since this is a non-standard normal distribution, we need to start off by finding the z-score associated with negative 2.7. Okay? So remember, the formula for finding the z-score is the value we're interested in minus the mean divided by the standard deviation. So in this case, the value we're interested in, that's the boundary value here, the negative 2.7. And the mean is negative 15.9. So minus negative 15.9 over the standard deviation of 12.5. So let's throw that into our calculator. So our z-score is equal to negative 2.7 minus the mean, which is negative 15.9. Watch that double negative there. Divided by the standard deviation of 12.5. If I evaluate, I get a z-score of 1.056. Okay, so what does that mean? That means the probability that x is less than negative 2.7 is the same as the probability that a random variable z in a standard normal distribution is less than that z-score of 1.056. Okay? Always a good idea to sketch out what you're doing. I like to sketch it out once I have a standard normal distribution. Since I'm sketching out the probability associated with the standard normal distribution, it means it's 0. And I'm interested in the probability that we're less than z value of 1.056. And we're interested in less, so that's over in this direction. Okay? To find that, we just use the p-norm function. Right? Now, this is an area in the lower tail, so we don't have to do anything fancy. The p-norm function by default tells us the area in the lower tail. So all I have to do is provide it the z-value or z-score I'm interested in, which is 1.056. So I could either type that, 1.056, or since I've stored that z-value that I calculated in the variable which I've named z, I could just do p-norm q equals z. It'll give me the exact same thing. If I evaluate, I get a probability of 0.8545159. So that means the probability that x is less than negative 2.7, which is the same as the probability that z is less than 1.056 in a standard normal distribution, is 0.8545, about 85%.